So today I washed up on this deserted island here, and we're gonna have to click a bunch of times in order to collect enough resources to build a town and save everybody. And so once we collect enough stone and wood, ooh, some apples too, then we can build a pickaxe, which will allow us to mine up some coal and some iron. Ooh, a little bit of gold nuggets in there too. And now we just harvest up some more stone and more wood so that we can build an iron furnace right in the middle of everything. So once that's constructed, we can go ahead and turn these iron ores into some bars, which will let us get better tools. And along the way, we can complete some quests to get rewards, like more wood. Now, people are a bit hungry. Thankfully, we get apples from collecting all the trees. And speaking of that, we can craft an axe to make collecting the trees a lot more plentiful. But this is a lot of clicking on my own, so we'll just bring in an auto clicker to harvest everything in a second, which should allow us to clear out an entire forest in a few seconds. Wowee, what was that quest even? Collect wood? We got 226 wood from that. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. And we didn't even use up all the axe yet, so we can just go ahead and just clear out those trees. They'll come back in a little bit. And we can also clear out the stone as well. Oh, this is beautiful. It actually doesn't look like we're running out of stone. That's awesome. But once we turn in this quest, we get a little bit more stone. Oh, that's cute. And so we have plenty of resources to craft up a few more pickaxes so we don't run out of those, and a few more axes to go with it. Oh, as soon as we clear out another forest, craft up a lot more of those axes. And then we can also collect a lot more of the iron ore that's here. I don't think this runs out either. I like the sound of that. So we'll use up 2 pickaxes worth there, and then use 2 more pickaxe worths over here to collect some coal to get the same amount of coal as there is iron. We'll just even it out to 350 to make this easier. And just turn all of that into the furnace. So I'll have a lot more iron in a little bit. And it gets us a little bit of whatever this is. Something like spirit energy? Ah, well, but we collected some more iron, so we get, oh wow, raw resources to turn into iron. Sure, gotta get this new furnace working somehow. Now, there are some other structures that we can build, like a mine, as soon as we get enough materials for a few more pickaxes, as well as 200 stone and 200 wood. So once we build this and set it on an ore of our choice, like some of the iron over here, then we have a little worker that collects it for us. Very good, I like that. And he just goes in and comes back out, wipes the dirt from his face, and he gets us some iron. I love it. There's also some spots for fishing here, but to make those we need rope, and rope is made from grass. So let's just trim out all of the grass that's right here. Excellent. And some more just so we can craft 10 ropes that we need. And then with those 10 ropes and a little more wood, we can make a fishing rod to get us some fishies.
Yeah,
look at this.
baby.
So many fishies.
That's
We
what
fished
I've
out
been
the whole
waiting for.
spot. Whoops. That's fine. It's food for our people. But I feel a lot better about if we just automate the fishing dock by making a few more fishing rods with all the grass that we can get. And we're also getting some seeds. What can we do with those? Just as soon as we get a little more wood. And that can go right over this grass spot here. Starting to build up our automated town. Beautiful. So our next quest is to craft a scythe. Thankfully, we have enough iron bars for that. Just need a little more wood, and we can craft one. Easy enough. Complete. And we get a lot of grass from that too. I love it. And the scythe makes collecting the grass a lot easier, which is good. And we need 4 ropes for this quest, so we can turn that in right away. Excellent. 50 coins. And we craft a bucket. Not sure what to do with a bucket, but we have one now. Can we fill it with water? We can fill it with water. And with the water, we can grow plants faster. Sure. Hey, we got a person for that one. So let's just dump all the water into the field, and wow, that was fast. We got 60 wheat from that, and with the wheat we can craft some bread. Sure, let's just craft all the bread that we can. So we have plenty to feed our people, which we should probably do right now. Now, something else I would like to do is build a wood cutter here. So we're gonna need a lot more wood, ironically enough, and we also need to craft up some more axes, about 6 of them. Thankfully we can do that, and with just a little more stone and wood, and 1 more axe that was used in the process. So here's something else I'm wondering. If I use a bucket on the trees here, aha, the trees grow back faster. Excellent. Let's just also craft a few more axes that we need and complete this quest. That gives us 50 gold. Oh, and this one just needs a fishing rod. Thankfully, we already have one of those. Speaking of that, I still want to craft that fishing harbor, so I don't have to worry about collecting fish as much. But now we can build a fishing dock. Ooh, there's a lot of fish up here. I kind of want to build it right here, but let's keep it close to our city and just place it right there. And beautiful, so this guy will collect all the fish for us. But we still need 100 fishes for this. Let's go ahead and build another fishing rod just for ourselves, and then use it to empty all of these spots of fish, because that should be close to 100. Just once more. Oh, 97. Okay, that's that quest complete, and that gets us, hey, a person. Ooh, and a map. If I collect a few more maps, I can discover a new island. And this is telling us to build another mine. It's like it's reading my mind. I'm really glad too that these stone deposits never run out of resources. I could just shuffle between the both of them, and I should get close to 1,000 stone. And also build a scythe to harvest the wheat field faster. There we go. And now we can go back to what we were doing, which is crafting enough pickaxes for the mine. And thankfully, there's just a little bit of stone from that. So we have one miner getting the iron. What is this resource over here? I don't have the right tool for it. Well, that's fine. I'll build the other mine in the coal vein. And now we just need to collect a bunch of each. So doing all this should give us all the wood materials that we need to craft all the pickaxes that we need, and still have enough left over for the drill, which also takes some iron, a lot of it, but we can craft one of those at least. And then let's see, do you work here? You do. What is this that we have? It doesn't really tell me anywhere, but this looks like copper. Or no, it looks like gold more like, because it looks like the gold coins. So what is this then? Ah, it's used to make gunpowder, so that's like sulfur. Interesting. And then with the gunpowder, we can make a musket. Ooh. And it looks like we also have enough resources to make a brick furnace. Let's just go ahead and do that right in the midst of everybody. And that takes whatever that is. But there's also other tools that we haven't made yet, like a shovel, which somehow also takes rope. Not too sure how that makes sense, but we'll just collect enough grass so that making all the ropes that we need is no longer an issue. So much so that it lags the game. Now we just need a lot more iron bars, so we can give this furnace all the coal and iron that we have there, even though we are supposed to collect it. But that should be no problem. And I should also probably give this guy some more pickaxes in case he runs out of his own. Actually, you know what? I'll take them back and just use them on this iron deposit right here. Excellent. That's all the iron that we need. But this guy seems to be occupying the only coal mine on the island. It does make me wonder if I can trade resources by building a market, which takes a lot of cloth. And that takes a lot of rope. Thankfully, we have a lot of rope, so let's build up as much as we can. And then go back to doing this soul song and dance routine. Uh-oh, I just realized our food sources are getting pretty low. Time to find some apples. Thankfully, if we click fast enough, we can find all the apples that we need. And also just harvest up a lot of the fish. There, that builds up the food meter. Gotta be careful of that. We don't want our people to starve. It's very bad if they do. Okay, I did quick go of the math, and I'm gonna need a lot. And I mean a lot of grass in order to feed the market full of cloth. So we're just gonna hold off on that. Instead, I did notice we have enough wood to fuel a farm, as long as we make enough size for that. We have enough iron for that, so we'll just make all of those, or at least as much as we can. Also, this second iron furnace is kind of pointless if I can't get the coal to sustain both of them. So we're just gonna empty this and destroy it, and then we'll just give the rest of the coal to you. Actually, here's an idea. I'll just steal the coal from the iron furnace, and that completes the quest. Hey, handy, I'm gonna get a bit more soul energy. Now we just need to collect a bunch of stone. Thankfully, that is like the thing I am best at, because this never runs out. Before I forget, I should probably give the iron furnace its coal back. Now we just need enough extra stone in order to make a few pickaxes. 3 of them. Thankfully, that's very easy to do. And another quest complete. So we get more people. Ooh, now we get to build a farm. Thankfully, I was already working on that. And let's go ahead and use some soul energy in order to speed this up twice. And the money issue brings up something else that's interesting. There's a thing here called a moneyer, which sounds entirely made up, but I wonder if this will print money for us or just convert the gold nuggets into gold. Once again, our town is on the precipice of starvation, so we'll just deforest a little bit and get some more apples. And now that we've done that, we have enough iron to create hopefully 2 more scythes. Just 1 more. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We can build a farm at least and place that. We'll place that on the wheat field, so I don't have to worry about that as much. And now we can constantly be gathering wheat, which will help feed the bread and solve our starvation problem a bit more. Uh-oh, it looks like we're having trouble with the mines. Oh, they ran out of pickaxes. Well, that's not good. Let me just craft 1 scythe quick and then make a few more pickaxes, just so I never have to see that message again. And now we completed this farm. Ooh, gives us a lot of wheat. So we just have to collect a bunch of wheat. That's no worries there, because I can just steal some from the baker real quick. And that's that quest complete. Turn it in, which gives us a lot of bread, thankfully. And then the baker can go back to what they were doing. Oh, and look, we already built a bakery. That's beautiful. Collect 40 breads. How am I supposed to do that if they just eat it right away? Well, here's an idea. I just steal it all from the baker again and then do it myself. Although that didn't give us all the bread that I needed. And now we don't really have any bread at all because they ate it. So we'll just go ahead and give the baker his stuff back in. Maybe I'll just leave him alone. Although the farm needs to be working a lot faster in order to feed our people. And the fishing dock needs a fishing pole. And here I thought I wouldn't have to worry about these things anymore. So we'll make as many of these as we can for you and then give them all to you. Actually, I kind of need 2 of those because the people are hungry right now. Whoopsies. Just eat all the fish that I'm gathering right away. Okay, solves that problem. And we still have the fishing poles left over, so go ahead. But wow, they go through food fast. Let's just gather a bunch of apples so that you can hold off on that for a little little while. Also, I still have this drill here, so why don't I just use it on this vein here, collecting a whole bunch of that stuff. But here's what I can do. I'll just go ahead and destroy the coal mine because I work a lot faster than it does as soon as I just get a whole bunch of tools. So I just gather up a whole bunch of this, and then I should be able to use that to craft some gunpowder. Very nice. And then I just need this furnace to craft a lot more iron quickly because that's something I can't do myself. Thankfully, we only need 30 more. But man, oh man, do we need food. I don't know what it is about these types of games, but I'm always doing so good until it comes to my people needing food. Oh, it'd also probably help if the baker had supplies. And thankfully, I can very quickly make a lot of fishing rods, or at least one, which can empty a few spots of fish, so they can eat that pretty well, and still have a lot left over. That's good. And our woodcutter needs an axe, because of course he does. Okay, now I have enough iron to make a musket, so if we just make a few more things of gunpowder, which apparently I need a lot more sulfur for. Oh, and people are hungry. Of course they are. That's exactly the issue I'm trying to solve. Can't you give me enough time to make a musket and hunt some birds? Which I don't know why there's only birds on this island, but whatever. In any case, I just attack this coal mine a bunch of times until I get enough sulfur. Thankfully, I just need 4 more. And of course, I'm just shy, because why wouldn't I be? There we go, enough gunpowder to make a musket. Now I have 1 musket to my name. So I just use that to hunt a bird, right? Yeah! And we're actually getting some we're actually just hunting the birds. Ooh, there's the eggs. So we get the eggs once we empty a nest. That's fine by me. They'll come back, they always do. So now we just have a lot of chickens, or birds. We have a lot of meat that we can feed our people now, which is good. And if we simply fire up some eggs, then we can combine all those things together and make some meals, which should feed our people a lot easier. I like this idea. And that'll give us more time to make the bread, because we still need that in order to complete the quest here. And I hate to do it, but I think I need to destroy the farm, just because as nice as it is, it doesn't work nearly as fast as I do. So we'll make up a few scythes in order to get this chain working again. And we just feed the water and empty the field. Feed the water and empty the field. And I don't really remember how many wheat it takes to make bread. Oh, 10 apiece? We have enough. We can make a few of those. With the weird sounds coming back again. And we're just 1 bread shy. Of course we are. Why is it always just 1 shy? Why can't it be like 2 or 3 to make me feel better? But fine, we'll just make enough of that. Quest complete. Yay. Get a lot of food. Cool. And now we just need to collect a bunch of things and make some hammers. Thankfully, I have enough things to make a few of those. But I need 10, my goodness. At least now I can turn in all of this coal to feed the iron furnace to keep that running forever. And you know what? I feel good enough about it now to make another one. But we'll leave it on a clean spot of land right over here. So now we can get a little bit of that going. And then we'll just empty our pickaxes of all of its use collecting iron, and then feed that to this one, probably this one, just to even it out and even this one out. And we're also gonna eat those meals right now. Ooh, okay, that filled up the food bar entirely. Excellent. Can I make any more of those, please? Yes, I can. Meals are the best thing ever. And it's good to know they can sustain themselves on my lunch break, even if they run out of tools for the job. Don't worry, all of your little towns, people, friends have been very generous, so you can have more tools. So that means I should have enough to craft the other 8 hammers I need to complete this quest. So what do we get? 100 money, ooh, and some more iron. And we already completed the fishing one, very nice. We get a person, and now we have to build the money-er. I still think this word is made up, but if made up things make us money, then we'll go ahead and do it. So we need a lot more hammers. 25 of those, which it sounds like we can make all of them. And then 5 more here. And now we just need a heck ton of wood and stone. Too bad it's not rock and stone. And before I continue doing that, I should probably get some of this wheat harvested so that our baker has something to do. Here, you want wheat? I will give you so much wheat. So much so that I run out of the scythes, but that's okay because we have almost 1,000. That should keep them happy for a while. I sure hope so. Those guys eat bread like crazy. But at least there's still some fuel in the musket to harvest all of these nests, as well as the eggs, and we can cook up the eggs as much as we can, so we can craft up some more meals because those do really good for the hunger. And now we go back to what we were doing, which is bashing all these rocks for a long while. I think it was 1,300 stone for that? 1,800. Pardon me while I wait a few more seconds. And now it's 3,500 trees.
A few moments later.
And now we can buy the money-er. Where to put the money-er? Probably next to town, right here. I don't even know what a money-er would look like, but it takes a while to build apparently. Thankfully we can turn in that quest. Ooh, we get some gold out of it. Oh, and how about that? We already have a clause to fill this quest. But now the money-er is built, so we just give you all the gold it looks like and a hammer, and then you press it into coins. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Coins that give us lots of upgrades. But now we just craft a bunch of rope and the quest is complete. So what do you give us? Some more souls. Oh wow, craft a drill. It's almost like I had one before. Couldn't I get that quest sooner so I can just make make another drill, complete the quest, hopefully get some good out of it. 200 wood, not bad. All the coal that we have gets collected for 100 monies, and this is completed as well. We did a lot of these. Ooh, now we gotta collect eggs. Well, in that case, I just need a ton of pickaxes I can bring over to the coal and then harvest that to get the sulfur out of it as well. It'd be nice if I could set up like a sulfur mine just to harvest sulfur, but that's okay because we still get quite a bit of it. But we need enough for a bit more gunpowder, so we can hopefully get 100 sulfur for the remaining gunpowder. Thankfully we do, so we just craft the rest of that and then go back to deforestation to get the wood. There we go. Now we can just brutalize the birds until we get all the eggs that we need. Perfect. Turn that in. Ooh, lots of good resources. But now we're at a bottleneck because clay is only found on these southern isles and I don't have access to those yet. I need more maps. Thankfully, the game tells us that we can find chests with maps in them. We just need to make a bunch of shovels. Why shovels require rope, I don't know. And then we can make one shovel. So we just gotta find an empty spot on the ground and dig a hole. Nope. Nothing found. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't use too much of the shovel. Oh, not at all. Hey, we found a chest. Aha, okay, what do we get? Ooh, some iron. Hey, a map piece and some coal. Nice, we just need one more of those. We'll just jackhammer the ground with a shovel in dramatic fashion. Whoops, clicked out the window and found another chest with another map fragment. Excellent. Ooh, 200 stone and some 30 iron. Nice, now we can buy another island. Discover you. We found people on the island as well. Excellent, and these look like the coal deposits that we need. Sure, and there's a lot of extra goodies on this island. But I think I will leave this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, be sure to let me know. And thank you for watching. Sub to Intern. And I do want to thank the channel members, including Bread, Mr. Cripple 1, Ancient Elixir 1, Corby Farm, Dakota C, Donamoto, Devion X, Muffin Stuffer, Lucas S, Splatter Sacks, The Real Nickname, Edward, Peggy Sue, Droop Along, TJB, and Seriously Sarcastic.